What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk. Right back, like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? Listen, straight, no intro, straight to it. I want to talk to y'all tonight. I want to kind of get my feelings out about this game because this is way more than a game. Way more than a game. This is personal. This is personal. I'm gonna just keep it real, man. This is about the legacy that people always say we lean on. That's what this game is about. You know, I had thoughts of coming in here and talking about what Ryan Clark said earlier today, about Dak Prescott and how Dak Prescott does his job, but this defense hasn't been doing his job. And the defense, if you want to just get to it, the defense has not been as top tier as we love to claim it is. The defense in the last 4 games would be ranked, if you just did the 4 games, would be ranked 27th in the NFL. 27th. That's jarring. The offense would be ranked 7th in the NFL. And that's even with playing like Philly and Buffalo and Miami. And even when you think, man, when Dak was struggling, no. The offense been doing its job. The defense, one of our strengths with Micah Parsons, D. Law, Stephon Gilmore, etc., has not been as top tier as we wanted to be. And, as frustrating as that is, I haven't lost faith in this defense at all. This defense is still a strength. Things just happen. There's ebbs and flows in a season, and right now we've had moments when the season started, the offense was not clicking. See, it's been a long season, so you forget the offense came along slowly, and the defense was there to hold it down. That's back when they used to say, well, Dak Prescott gets to play good because the defense gets takeaways and short fields are happening and things like that. So you forget that the offense, Dak Prescott and the offense was allowed to matriculate and get used to a new system and then hit their stride right on the Chargers game. Right now, the defense is a long season. We got some injuries going on. We've lost multiple linebackers. LVE overshown in the preseason. We cut Harper. He got snatched up. Like, a lot of things have happened to where people forget that our defense has changed. Jonathan Hankins has been hurt for the last couple of weeks. And he's a major player on this team, although he doesn't fill up the stat sheet. So it's one of those things where we've been adjusting. And no excuses. But the thing is, we've had to make defensive adjustments. Our defensive line side has been shown. We blew out so many teams that they just couldn't run the ball. And as much as I want to say, nah, we ain't susceptible to the run, the proof's in the pudding. The last couple of weeks, Buffalo blew us off the field. They ran for 200 plus yards. That was demoralizing. Miami last week, when the game was on the line, was able to get first downs by running the ball. So that run thing is just right there. But it gives us a chance to rectify. It gives our defense a chance to correct themselves. And that's coming. This week, we got Detroit. And Detroit loves nothing else but to do with run the ball and then play action pass. They're number one in play action pass off running the ball. David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, one of the best offensive lines in the league. They want to run it down. I said it yesterday. Run it down our throat. Pause. What are we going to do about it? See, like I said in the beginning of this video, this is personal. Jimmy Johnson is going into the Ring of Honor. The legends that we love to mention will be in the building. Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman calling the game. Jimmy Johnson. Daryl Johnston probably will be there. I'm talking about all of the greats. Larry Allen. If you was a Cowboy in that 90s era, you in the building. This personal. Like, not to be funny, this is a game we cannot lose. We got to play this game like it's the Super Bowl. This might be look, we found out about Jimmy Johnson in the middle of the season when we were playing Carolina. That's when the announcement was made. And I circled that's the most important game. The Philly game was the statement game. We made a statement versus Philly, even though they've been looking trash. Philly's a great team. We blew Philly out, blew the Philadelphia Eagles out. They like to say we split, but at the end of the day, we split. The first game was close, down to the last seconds. We failed. Our second game, we blew you out. Both won at home, but that's the tipping scale. We got a blowout. Y'all got a close win. It's different. That was the statement. Can the Cowboys beat a great team? That was the statement. It happened already. Buffalo would have been the solidification of this team. Failed. Miami, okay, get back on the horse. Failed. We can't lose 3 games in a row, and we cannot do it in front of Jimmy Johnson. Nah. So as much as I wanted to show the Ryan Clark video of him talking about Dak Prescott and how he does his thing, and we saw Dak Prescott have his MVP moment last week, we did. Game on the line, drive and score. Game on the line versus Seattle, drive and score. Game on the line multiple times in his career, more than you want to understand or accept. Dak Prescott has delivered. It's just he's on TV so much you've seen when he has failed. But, he can deliver. The moment's not too big for Dak Prescott. He will handle his business. So that's not the thing. Will the team rise up? Micah Parsons, Charles Haley will be in the building. Before we had a Micah, we had a Charles Haley. DeMarcus Ware will be in the building. Before we had Haley, or after we had Haley, we had DeMarcus Ware. Now we got Micah Parsons. Everyone's contemporary will be in the building. Y'all don't understand how important this is. Deuce Vaughn is supposed to be called up this week. Deuce Vaughn. Somebody we've been begging to see. Just had his chance. Rico Dowdle's out. Jonathan Hankins is out. They confirmed Deuce Vaughn will be called up this week. You know Deuce want to go put on a show. When he gets his number called, he wants to put on a show. It's time for everyone. I wouldn't be. Deion Sanders probably be in the building. What's good, Deron Bland? I know Trayvon Diggs, which he can be on the field. What's going on with you, Stephon Gilmore? Darren Woodson will be in the building. All those safeties. Jerron Kearse, Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson, Wanye Thomas. Like, this game is way more than a game. I don't think y'all understand. It's that important. Mike McCarthy. The Cowboy legend that got it done. Jimmy Johnson will be in the building. What you gonna do? Dak Prescott. Troy Aikman has called plenty of our games, but this game is going to be called different. It's going to feel different. They're going to acknowledge it during the broadcast. They're going to cut away to Emmitt Smith. They're going to cut away to Michael Irvin. See, this is the type of game where Michael Irvin usually does that pregame show on the Megatron and everything like that. This is the type of game where Michael Irvin might come down and talk to the fellas in person. It's that type of game. And you know Detroit wants to do nothing else but spoil it. They want to spoil it. They think, no, they're going to throw a party when we come in. Yeah, we throwing a party. We going to break y'all off, and then we going to throw a party. That's what we going to do. But the players got to execute. And out of all of the Cowboys content creators, I love to call myself Mr. Nuance. Mr. Nuance, the people's champion. That's what CFT is. I might not break the film down for you. Might not be able to do that. Might not be the best on the X's and O's. Right? Might not be able to diagnose certain plays as well. But what I can do is I can speak to the emotion of this team. This team is wounded. Dangerous right now. See, we're not riding high. We lost 2 games straight, and the world has pushed it. The Cowboys ain't nothing. Same old Cowboys. That's what we are labeled at. Same old Cowboys. Nah, that's different. Like I said, this is personal. It's personal on so many levels. It's personal because them old heads gonna be in the building. I feel like our legacy is not necessarily on the line, but first the Detroit Lions. The legacy is solidified by those guys. But you do not want to lose when what we hang our hat on, what we bow our back to, what we tell you, yo, you got 5 chips. The people that put us there is in the building. You don't lose that game. You play this game like your life's on the line. I expect Dak Prescott to have his best game of the year. I said it. Best game of the year. I expect that. I expect Deuce Vaughn to break out. I expect Tony Pollard to have his best game. I expect our defense to shut down one of the best offenses in the league. I expect that. Because as a Cowboys content creator, as I love to call myself, Mr. Optimus Prime, the stirrer of the Kool-Aid, one of the most optimistic people, I don't get down on my team. I get back up and ride for my team. Yeah, we lost the last 2 weeks. I don't care about none of that. Everything that happened in the past don't matter. We in the playoffs. Right now we the 5th seed. We have nothing but things we can gain. We playing with house money. We cannot fail out of the playoffs. We need to go out there and play loose, fast, and angry. Loose, fast, and angry. Run, hit, talk shit. Y'all remember that? Run, hit, talk shit? This the week. I expect Jaron Kearse to play his best game of the year. I expect excellence and greatness from the entire team across the board. Not because I'm hoping for it or praying for it, because I know it's in there. So yeah, a lot of people say I come to you CFT because you get me amped for the game. You get me right for the game. This one of them weeks where it's bigger than CFT, it's bigger than content creators, it's bigger than everything. This is more than a game. The Legends is in the building. You hear me? The Legends is in the building. Current Cowboys, you want to become a legend? Go do something legendary.